Dan's stepfather. I'm very, very proud to say so as well. Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Just something a little bit brief, a couple of anecdotal stories about Dan. First of all, I'd like to thank Judith and Julian. Thank you very much for organising all this wonderful. And I'd like to thank the staff here at Hogarth for the very, very hard work, and the builders for getting the refurbishment done in time. Okay, time for a trip down memory lane. Number one, Christmas, the jeans incident. The Christmas Karen and I bought Dan some designer jeans. I mean, what else do you buy? Teenage man. Being a young guy, eager to go out on the lash and parade his new clothing, Dan headed off for the bright lights of town. Before he even reached the end of the street, he's fallen over and torn. The cash point incident. Whilst on a stag do in Newcastle, and running low on funds, a friend explained, "Quick, Dan, there's a cash point." Dan, doing his best to say bold impression, in pursuit of it, promptly tripped over the nearest curb. Curbs too, downhill. Number 3. The attic incident, or Christmas number 2. Which brings us circuitous the background of Christmas. I was regretfully at work the evening Dan gallantly ventured into the attic to retrieve the Christmas tree and accompanying paraphernalia. Karen downstairs soon heard a catastrophic crash and attached scream. Of course, Dan has fallen down the ladder. The attached scream this time was Rosie's. I can't help but feel that Dan would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those pesky curbs. To quote Albert Einstein, when you trip over in love, it's easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it's impossible to stand. So, in conclusion, Rosie has asked Gabriella and I to read you a poem by J.R.R. Tolkien. When spring unfolds, the beechen leaf, and sap is in the bough, when light is on the lightwood stream, and wind is on the brow, when stride is long, and breath is deep, and keen mountain air, come back to me, and say my land is fair.
When spring has come to garth and field, and corn is in the blade, when blossom like a shining snow is on the orchard laid, when sun and shower upon the earth with fragrance fill the air, I'll linger here and will not come, because my land is fair.
When summer lies upon the world, and in noon of gold, beneath a roof of sleeping leaves, and dreams of trees unfold, when woodland halls are green and cool, and wind is in the west, come back to me, and say my land is best.
When summer warms the hanging fruit, and burns the berry brown, when straw is gold and ear is white, and harvest comes to town, when honey spills and apple swells, though wind be in the west, I'll linger here beneath the sun, because my land is best.
When winter comes, the winter wild, that hill and wood shall slay. When tree shall fall in starless night, devour the sunless day. When wind is in the deadly east, then in the bitter rain, I'll look for thee, I'll call to thee, I'll come to thee again.
When winter comes and singing ends, when darkness falls at last, when broken is the barren bow, and light and labour past, I'll look for thee and wait for thee until we meet again. Together we will take the road beneath the bitter rain.
Together we will take the road that leads into the west, and far away we'll find a land where both our hearts may rest.
To Rosie and Dan. I've known Rosie for a very long time actually, ever since the days with little Laura in school. I was until about 11 years old, so it's just over 20 years now, Rosie. We've had many an adventure together, And you know, you're my best friend, and we've kept in touch all of these years, near and far. And so thank you for your friendship over the years, and it's been a wonderful journey, like I say, near and far. And I'd just like to finish by saying that the best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants the fire in our hearts. And you're such a compatible couple, just like Dave said. That's the first thing that struck me when I saw you together for the first time. Just really right for each other, yeah. And the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. So it gives me tremendous pleasure to propose a toast once again to the bride and groom. My best friend has found the man of her dreams, and I really could not be happier for you both today. Please be upstanding and raise your glasses to the bride and groom, to Rosie and Dan.
Rosie and Dan.